As a beginner, if you don't want to cry, most especially if you are going into goat farming, don't ever start with these two breed of goats, the Boer goats and the Kalahari. As a beginner in the game, never start with these two breed of goats if you don't want to cry. I believe many of you've heard about this goat. Yes, some farmer call it game changer. I'm telling you, that your 5 million, that your 10 million, that your 20 million you want to invest in goat farming as a beginner, don't try it in investing in this goat. Truly, these two goats you are seeing, they are game changer if you have it on your farm. Many people that have this on their farm, they will testify to this, that this two goat is a game changer. But as a beginner, you just want to start, you are thinking or looking at how you have the money to buy these goods. I will advise you that you should not try and start with these goods. Yes, what you need to start with is the local ones. Yes, you know, in one of my videos, I said if you are going into livestock farming, one thing you need first is knowledge. Yes, you need to familiarize yourself with all these our local goods before you can now introduce this exotic breed into your farm. Yes, the way you will treat this exotic breed is different from our local goats. So that's the reason why I always advise as a beginner, start with the local ones that you have in your environment. West African dwarf, you can start with it. Run it for like a year. Familiarize yourself with them. Know the way they behave so that it will give you clear understanding of what you are expecting when you want introduce this exotic breed. Because the way you take care of this exotic breed that you are seeing on my screen is different from the way you take care of the local one. This exotic breed, you cannot just leave them on a free range. You practice semi-incentive or you put them indoor. So the way you take care of them is what is different from this. Many farmers have cried and bite their finger because they start with this exotic one. Yes, you don't know anything about goats because you heard it online. People are saying there's money in goat farming, there's money in livestock. Because of the money, you now go for this exotic breed. Start with local one. Ask question, observe. Yes, so that when you now introduce this exotic breed into your farm, there will be no issue. Yes, having these two goats on your farm, it's not the problem. But the problem is how did you want to take care of them? That's just it. So you need knowledge, you need experience. And to gain or to acquire those experience, you need to start from these local ones. Don't let people deceive you. Don't let people hype that there is money in livestock. Learn before you go into it, before you lose your money. Learn, learn. These good are game changer. Yes. Imagine in Nigeria as of today, F1, F1, first feeder generation of this goat you are saying, nothing less than 350,000. F2, 600 plus. Because of the money, you now venture into it. Okay. That's the reason why you need to what? Go for knowledge. And to start with the local one. Yes, that can adapt to this our environment. This goat can also adapt to our environment too. I believe you get what I'm saying.